All right. Welcome to another episode of the Vaughan Show. He had a new location. I would tell you the location, but people are weirdos around here.
Oh.
And we try to be self-sufficient and be safe, you know. But it's a dope podcast studio. Shout out to my guy Ty for putting us on to it. And we're going to make some magic. I got my guy as well, a returning co-host, Om.
Oh.
How you doing, Om?
I'm doing good, bro. How you been, man? Listen, what is this? What, season 1? No, this is season 2 or season 3? Let's keep it at season 2, but
Season,
just with the
like a mid-season.
Mid-season.
Like how Power and Scandal
Cliffhanger.
used to go off like middle of the season and then come back like 3 months later for the rest of the
Facts.
season. That's how this
Facts.
is.
Oh, so this is the cliffhanger episode.
Yes, sir.
Bet. I mean, we revamping, bro. Listen, we've been moving
sir.
around. You know, we starting off these businesses, right?
Yes, sir. Come on.
We young, black, and about to be famous. You feel me?
Come on. We're trying to take it one step at a time.
You know what I'm saying?
Success is the repetition of task over and over again until it gets to greatness, in my opinion.
Dedication.
Philosopher.
That's a bar.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Before we get into these topics, because we got a few of them, but I just want to give the people what we want to know. Like it's been some time since we give them a little bit of our personal, what you've been up to, where you been at, Ray. What's up? What's on your mental, bro?
Man, just working 6 days a week, damn near 7. Just grinding, trying to provide, trying to pay bills and shit, trying to accomplish dreams.
Talk about being an adult. Man, adulting is fun, bro. You feel me?
I'm looking for any eligible sugar mama out there in the 757 Virginia area. Hit me up. Even a sugar daddy, you know, I don't.
Oh. He just threw that on you like that, huh?
Hey, bills got to get paid somehow.
I mean, it's 2023. That's what they be saying in the streets now. It's 2023. You know, whatever comes goes, right?
I feel like if guys can go to jail and be gay in jail and just in jail, you know,
Then
I can be gay for my bills to be paid.
I want to have a pause on that one. Let's have a gentle pause because you know we have to gentle pause for that one. You know, some people might feel some type of way. Some people, I don't know. Lately, a lot of people would say, "Oh, you ain't really about the community if you just gay for pay."
Probably not.
Because you know how
you
know how these what is it? How many letters is it up to now? LGBTQA plus IA. There's another one in.
You trying to get me counsel? Bro, this ain't even be 5 minutes into the show. You trying to get me counsel?
I ain't trying to get.
I don't identify. Let me choose my words wisely. I don't get. I'm gonna say my true intent.
I'm gonna make it easier for you. You identify as yourself, as Ray Vaughan. That's it.
No, I do. Mm-hmm. But I was just saying I don't get everything after the T. I really don't. I don't get. It's just us being inclusive, and we should be inclusive in things. But it
comes to a point where when you're developing something, and they're at the point where they're developing and just getting more and more in, a lot of more letters are gonna be added to it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Because now, you know, first it was just transgender, woman and man.
Yeah.
Now you have those pansexuals, asexuals, monochromatic sexual. Like there's so many different things that's like I can't keep track no more, bro. Like what happened to being gay, being lesbian, being top, bottom, transgender woman, transgender man?
I identify as a middle-aged rich white man. See how far that gets me.
Hey, what you gonna say? What's gonna be your name then? Because you know you gotta switch your name out too.
Richard.
Now they're gonna call you
Richard.
Dick.
Yeah, I was about to say. But the guys at the country club call me Dick. You can just call me Dick.
I mean, hey, you get there. Hey, if you ever done your credit score 950
or hit you with a real white name, Danny.
Danny.
I never met a black Danny.
I've met a few. But I've never met a black, let's say, Ezekiel. I haven't seen a black Ezekiel yet.
I haven't seen a black Ezekiel. I mean, a white Ezekiel?
I mean, why easy?
Yeah, because I was about to say, I know 2 niggas right now whose name is Ezekiel.
I mean, I've never seen a
People
white
call
boy.
him Zeke. And a lot of them act like the guy from Power Zeke.
Talking about people and powers and, identities and a lot of shambles and smoke and screens.
Shambles.
This hoax, this poor young woman, what was the goal? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we're going to talk about a little bit of Carly Russell.
Carly Russell.
Like, what are your views on why go? I mean, we go borderline put on the Jussie Smollett and all those, but why go to those lengths to waste the resources, make this GoFundMe? Was it money your end goal?
Fuck no. Attention was her end goal. Attention.
I could see that.
And she didn't get it. I mean, she got it, but
She
not
got
in a
it.
way that she thought she was going to get it.
It ain't
First of
positive
all,
no more.
allegedly. Because I don't know her. I don't know her family. All the signs of what she did pointed to me, at least, that she has a mental problem.
Her
She has a mental
boyfriend
problem.
came out and said she might be having mental episodes, accordingly to the reports that they said. But then her lawyer just came out and said also, hey, it wasn't real. We didn't see no little boy.
Her
no little
lawyer
girl,
came out
and
just
said,
because I believe her lawyer came out and made the statement yesterday.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they did it is because that was the day she was supposed to go and talk to the police.
Yeah.
Because the police give you a few
give
days.
you a few days, get your stuff in order.
Yeah, or get your stuff in order and to be less traumatic. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
I learned that from Law and Order SVU. When they
Shout out to
shout out to Captain Benson. When they go to the hospital,
Hey.
the victims freak out. They're like, okay, we'll give her a couple of days.
Give him a day.
We'll,
Nah, but I need my answers now,
yeah,
goddamn it.
we'll give her a couple of days. But I think it was just attention, bro. And that's all what it was. And
I think it was.
do you feel like she should go to jail? Now, when I say jail, I don't mean like years, of course.
No. Give at least 2 years and then a year community service. Because
I got you on
because
that.
of the fact is all the
got you on
resources that poured into it,
Yeah.
you gotta understand,
Yeah.
especially in this day and age, human trafficking is real.
Definitely.
And abductions happen
Especially
every day.
a black woman. It's crazy.
It's crazy how people don't know that the amount of people that, especially with melanin rich skin, are being abducted more because a gram of melanin is almost worth $100,000.
See, I ain't know that. I did some research, and it's not a definite number because the research that I did, a few people came up with different numbers, but it was all around about 90,000. About 90,000 black women in specific went missing last year.
That's crazy.
90,000. It's 90,000 families out there that's missing their sister or their aunt or their mama or their girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
That's tough.
And for you to fake it, you need to go to jail, wasting resources.
I mean,
and the reason why I say that is because if people can call 911 and hang up and keep doing it, and they come to your house and say, we're going to take you to jail if you do it again.
Exactly.
And they did it again, they take him to jail. What is with this when all of these resources was spent? Because that's what they're going to say. You was wasting county resources.
It was a lot of resources that was wasted. They had all the people doing all those online searches, tracking them. They actually went out there and searched around.
And I just want to make
all
it
of
clear. What Kaylee Russell did was fucked up. But we are still going to believe black women. And we're still going to try our best when somebody goes missing to put our best forth effort to locate them. It's just shitty that this prime example that got all of this coverage was a hoax.
I love the fact that it got the coverage that it did.
Of course.
Because we don't see that much coverage if, like you say, somebody, got lost or something like that. Why out of all cases this one too?
I feel like it's because the Good Samaritan. Everybody placed themselves in that role because 9 times out of 10, you don't live a daily life without going on some type of interstate or highway.
That's a fact.
So if anybody, any good moral person was driving down a highway and seen a kid,
would have stopped.
they would have stopped and did the same thing that Kaylee did. And I feel like that's what garnered so much attention because everybody put themselves in that. And
I think what mostly kind of like brought people together was that phone call, that 911 call. When it came out the air, there was like, oh, it sounded real.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, because she was just talking and then she started screaming. Then you heard her phone.
Yeah. So she gonna get a Netflix special out of this.
Is it what? Surviving Kaylee Russell? Like what would it be called?
The Hoax.
Oh, The Hoax. That's good.
Think about it.
We need those residual Netflix.
You feel me? If I see something on Netflix, y'all owe me some bread. for real. But the Good Samaritan, man.
Yeah.
If you ever, I know you lived in New York. Did you ever see guys wearing like a red beret, a red shirt, and camouflage pants?
I believe so.
Those are called Good Samaritans. They legitimately go around New York just walking around and helping people and doing good deeds.
Bet.
I think it's something that should be implemented in other places because it's either vets that are retired, they're doing it for like a nonprofit, help them out from a little bit of money, whatever, that they're still in health, that they can walk around and actually, do community service things. And, they see something, they go say something. Or if they see somebody in help, they have the authority to like help them out from that state and then, do what they got to do for them. You only normally see them in Harlem now. You don't see them anywhere else.
And we gonna wrap up this topic because I don't want to get.
Oh no! I was just telling you that.
No, you good. I don't want to give her too much airplay, but yeah, it's crazy.
Awareness for
missing
Black
people
women and missing people.
Yeah, especially Black women and kids.
If you see somebody, just call the hotline, call the FBI, call the cops, call whoever you can. Just please reach out. If you see, even if you're at Walmart and you see a little girl or a little boy or anybody walking with somebody that might be look like their family member, if they look scared, just ask them, "You good?" And if they tell you no, you already know. Just call the authorities. Don't get involved in it. Just call the authorities and let them handle it. Sometimes my kids might be lying, but when you see somebody who's shook. Like, you could tell it in their face. Or you could tell somebody who's going to get their butt whooped when they get to the crib.
Of course.
Because they couldn't keep their hands touched.
Of course.
But, man, going off topic real quick. Man, I think I had one of the greatest Mondays in a long time.
Yes, sir.
I don't, if you guys don't follow Vaughan or the Vaughan show,
what the fuck are you
IG
doing?
And TikTok.
What the fuck
and
are you
Twitter
doing?
And Facebook. Because this man was on one. When I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said that was his first concert, but we actually came back on it, back and forth. It wasn't his first concert, but his real concert, him, actually decided to go to it.
Yeah,
not getting free tickets.
The first concert that I purchased tickets that I had the attention of, I'm going to see this.
What concert was it?
Come on, the Killer Mike, the High and Holy revival that he's doing, which is fucking dope. Shout out to Killer Mike.
Shout out to Killer Mike.
Horsed in a motherfucker.
What was your good takeaway? What was your best part of the whole entire concert, bro? Besides me getting you lit.
Really just being in the atmosphere, and we're going to get to that. Really just being in the atmosphere. I'm never going to show up on time to a concert ever again.
Chill. The concerts I've been to, whenever they're on time, they're on time.
Never gonna show up to a concert on time again. I think we got there 7:30, and
it was supposed to start at 7:30.
It was supposed to. So the doors.
It's like you gotta understand. I'm gonna put you on.
Okay.
Every show has to be pre-show. So we got to the pre-show meaning where the DJ comes in, puts a little vibe because if you didn't hear it, it was songs for his mom that the DJ was playing.
Nigga, we was there before the pre-show, before even the DJ came out. But I get what you're saying. I understand that. But we was there before the DJ even came out.
I mean, we were a little early.
Getting lit off fucking whiskeys and sour, like I'm a Caucasian middle-aged white woman or something. I don't fucking drink whiskey sour.
I think Caucasian middle-aged white women drink like martinis and wine and things like that.
No, they definitely get whiskey sours when they go out.
You know what? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out to a few bars this weekend and be like, "Yo, what's your drink of preference, white woman?"
Nope. Don't even say that. Be like, "Look, you drinking? All right, I'm gonna get you some whiskey. 2 whiskey sours." And she was like, "Oh, okay,
with a Marlboro in her hand."
No. They don't drink. They don't smoke Marlboros. They smoke Virginia Slims. The very skinny cigarettes.
They
and
still
smoke
sell
it like
those?
that. Yeah.
Nah.
It's this lady at my job that smoked them small ass shits. And I asked her when I was smoking cigarettes a long time ago. I asked her,
Thank you for quitting, man. Look at you, turning a new leaf.
hey man, I'm trying, man. I can't.
But talking about some smoke before I cut you off.
Okay.
Did you get a contact high? At the show. The amount of smoke.
It tasted like fuck. I mean, not tasted. It smelled like mid. Like it was some loud.
It was some Reggie.
Yeah, it was some loud mixed in, but I kept smelling like mid come back my way.
Whoever was close by to us, man, that Reggie was stank, bro.
That's
nasty.
another thing I'm gonna say. Thank you for bringing that up. And I'm never following no fucking rules ever again.
I told you don't follow those.
I'm gonna do what I do, bring what I gotta bring, and I'm gonna have a good time. Because when I seen other people doing that, I'm like, okay, so we just don't give a fuck about the rules. And I'm one of them type of niggas. I try to do the right thing, but
I see
fuck
that.
it.
I see that.
Fuck it.
Next, if you haven't heard about the Norva, I mean, you lived here. You was born here in Virginia.
Yes.
When I found out about the Norva, I'm like, Norva? What? And he's sending me the rules for this shit? Man, he's never been to this shit.
I sent him the rules to the shit.
Did you really just send me the rules? I was about to say, like, Ray, listen. If you don't know about the Norva, listen, the shows that I've been to the Norva already, man, there's been too many things being flown around and little pieces of paper, little pill bottles, and people smoking weed. So for you to send me that, I was a bit, bro, you really gonna think Killer Mike?
Yeah.
Coke dealing Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah, smoke.
Smoke. Man.
If it was a different type of show, he would have been on the fucking stage smoking and shit.
I mean.
Yeah. If it was like a Run the Jewels show or a regular, like, Nat around a holy and, like, church type of vibe, he would have been smoking.
I mean.
That's what I think. But it was a great show.
What's your best takeaway from the show?
I guess spending it with y'all.
Oh, man,
Spending it with y'all,
that's love.
Because this is my thing. I'm all about great friends, great times, and great memories.
I think I inflicted on you. I think I injected that in the last one. This is probably our third, fourth year that me knowing you. I think I inflicted that.
Definitely, you definitely changed my outlook on a lot of things.
Hey, I'm proud of you, bro.
You brung zen to my life. I'm on some real shit.
Hey, what I think my name's is a frequency, bro.
Yeah.
It's a frequency, bro. It's a frequency. So how about, man, the worst part about the show, besides how long it took for him to get on stage? You think the venue was all right? Did you see the venues? The drinks was all right?
Yeah, the drinks was all right. I don't know.
If you have no negative, that's fine too.
Yeah, I don't really have. The only negative was I wouldn't have, and it ain't on him. I wouldn't have came late. I mean, came early. I would have came.
I mean, it's always good to come early when it's your first time coming to a show like this. Because
it's never good to come early. I don't know what he's talking about, ladies. We don't come early around here. We're more than 2 pump men around here, ladies. But I'm sorry.
That's a fact. Hey,
my mind just went there when you said that.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Pause. See, that was. I thought that it almost went over your head.
Would you call that a shooter?
No. Is that a gun in your pants? You're just happy to see me.
No, it's a gun.
But for me, if you're in Virginia, it's most likely a gun.
It's a gun.
It's most likely a gun. For me, I think spending it with you guys, because, well, you know what I'm going through, but spending it with you guys, man, and just making memories so we could show it to the fans and show it to the people that we just not here talking about what we talk about.
Yes, sir.
It is a bonding thing. Like,
yes, sir.
I've always tell people, listen, the more you bond with somebody, the more memories you can make. And the more money's money, you know, money's gonna make you happy no matter how you want to use it or do it. But if you don't have nobody to make memories with it,
can you really say you're doing it?
Exactly. Where's the memories at?
I don't, and I was just telling Day the other day, I'm like, I don't flex material things. Nope. I flex, in my opinion, which is could be still wrong or could be not wrong. I don't know. But I flex experiences.
I do too.
Where I went, what I experienced, what I really experienced. My experiences.
I like that because
that's a flex to me.
That's a big flex. Well, I had a hell of a summer. I could tell you as many experiences as you want. Flavors, foods.
Flavors.
Man, listen. Just like this, man. Experiences, since we talk about experiences with friends and stuff like that, man. This trip that we got planned coming up to New York.
Shout out to New York. We're going to fuck it up one of these weeks coming up.
I've never seen somebody's eyes light up so much when we talk about a museum. Until this man said, listen, when we get to New York, when we get to New York, I gotta get, man, he's talking about
the
library
book
cards. Talking about library cards. He probably gonna lick one of the he probably gonna lick one of the damn windows when he gets
Oh definitely. Oh definitely. Don't let me see Jay-Z there.
Oh man.
Don't let me see Jay-Z.
I'm really gonna have to prepare for this?
Yeah, you definitely
I probably have to prepare.
Yeah, because
just make sure you get some wet wipes.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fucking man.
Clearly, but so, you about to look like a bitch out there.
I ain't gonna faint. I ain't gonna faint. I may get a little shortness of breath, but I ain't gonna faint. Pause. I think Cameron would have said pause right there. He's one of my really. He's the greatest rapper of all time, honestly. No ifs, ands, buts. We talking about what he did in the music game.
Thanks.
Outside of the music game, his impact, his influence on the culture, he is the greatest. And for the Brooklyn to change one of their whole libraries and make it into an exhibit just for him with never before seen like items and recreating baseline studios, like a lot of shit. Iconic, especially with it being the 50th anniversary for hip hop. Like, dope as fuck. Mm-hmm. And just know, I'm gonna take a lot of pictures and we're gonna get fucked up. Did you know, did you know that hip hop is a Leo? Hip hop, I was doing research on this too. The first known
hip hop song.
Not even song. The first known term of hip hop, not even term. The first hip hop like music was August the 11th, 1973. DJ Kool Herc was doing a party in the Bronx.
I remember that.
And I was reading he was doing something with the turntables, and that turned into what we now know as hip hop.
Shout out. If y'all haven't...
Hip hop is a Leo. Leos do it the fucking
Shout out
best.
to Leos.
Shout out to Leos. Leo Caesar.
Yeah. If you guys want to know a little bit more about how it started, there's this show. Shout out to Netflix yet again. Mm-hmm. It's called Hip Hop Evolution.
Gotcha.
The first season, watch it and you understand the fifth. You only need the first season for real. And you understand how, why, where, and how amazing hip hop started out of nothing.
You know what I thought you was gonna say? What show that I found informational as well? The Get Down.
The Get Down also
man.
I was gonna say that next, but
some things only could be one season or 2 seasons or whatever, but I wish they would have kept that going.
I think they have. I think Hip Hop Evolution. I think they're still going it now.
Okay, gotcha.
Where it's at now.
Gotcha.
I think that's where they get down and get that much play.
And I don't think 50 years of this being, and I'm just going to point this out, how iconic we are as a people.
Coach.
I feel like 50 years into any musical genre,
bro,
you didn't see, really, the type of wealth that hip-hop sees, like, with the J's, the Diddy's, the 50s, the Dre's, Eminem's, like the money Drake, the money that Drake is making is fucking astronomical,
bro.
And people not making that type of money in country music or rock or
they're getting close, but not that close. Is there a
country music billionaire?
Yeah,
I don't know one.
There's a few.
I don't know one.
No.
I mean, I know there's probably a few, but
the thing about it is they're billionaires
culture.
because they probably did other things besides it.
Gotcha.
But straight off hip hop or straight out the mud, as you want to, like, you can put it.
Yeah.
Straight off as like, yo, people gotta understand the culture, hip hop. It was always gonna be something that globally wasn't gonna be looked at as the way it is now. Everybody shut everybody down. Remember when hip hop started, people still kind of had that little bit of separation. Of races.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, it started over there in the Bronx, like in the Bronx and South Bronx. Like the South Bronx was straight Puerto Ricans and
the Bronx, the South Bronx.
Bro, when I'm telling you it was gritty, it looked like a war zone.
But they didn't want to. Our parents back then.
They don't.
Didn't want to hear, because their main thing, turn that boom bat shit down. I don't want to hear that shit. Put on some Al Green or some Curtis Mayfield.
And then when they started spinning them records and remixing them, they was like, hold up, we might have something here.
But it's everything comes 360.
It's crazy how.
Because this generation of rap
is
older people, older than me, like my brother age and older than that, like kind of mid-30s, they don't really listen to NBA Youngboy.
They don't.
They like, what the fuck is he saying?
What is he saying?
Lil Baby.
They want to indulge the music. They want to enjoy the music, the story of the music. That's why I think.
But your parents felt the same way when they was fucking down in Rakim and KRS-One.
Because the fact is that there was love music in the 80s, bro. In the 70s, it was love music. It's like, yo, we're going to party and have fun and have sex and do coke and do mushrooms and smoke hella weed. That's all it was. And then I'm going to find somebody I'm in love with, and that's all it is. Or I'm going to break up with you. There's breakup songs at the wazoo. But then you have something that's going to show the pain. That's when everybody saw this, hearing these stories, and like, damn, that's my pain. I'm living that. That's what we're living. And now the longevity of it is people just needed to know our story, and this is where we at now in hip-hop. That's why I give it up to hip-hop, where we at now. The pillars of hip-hop, man, always give it up to them people, bro, at this day.
If they didn't put in that work, it wouldn't be none of the things that we enjoy. No Nickies, no Drakes, no Jay-Z.
You talking like you about to say something, man. To you, in this 50 years of hip-hop, to you, what is your dopest hip-hop track ever made to you? To you. Because remember, a lot of people might say something else. But to you.
The dopest hip-hop track.
To you. Ever made.
That's a hard one. Honestly. I'm trying to narrow it down from one of Ross or one of Jay's.
Ever made.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Lyrical Exercise by Jay-Z. Because the way he did up there was literally lyrical exercise. Like he was working out different flows, different cadences, different ways to come in, and off the top of my head, that.
To me,
what about you?
It's not even a record. It's actually a video, VHS tape that
Damn, VHS tape.
Yeah, it was throwback, but it had a crazy ass cipher. So it had
I know what you're talking about.
DMX, Big Pun, Big L.
I think Biggie was there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Biggie was not there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Biggie and Tupac was not there, but it had this collective of rap. It even had I think it was young Talib in there and young Q. But it was a hell of a cipher that everybody that was put on at that time was very lyrical. And the way that they combined everything in the culture, I was like, yo, wow.
Damn.
Wow. And then, there's all the collaborations, but to me, that's the best thing made in hip hop.
I think the camera just went off.
You think so?
Think so. Hold on. Maybe. So, what was so iconic about that?
It's just the collective of raps. It was just so different because you saw how who was considered the biggest one out of all of them, the one that was the biggest one out of all of them, and there for me was either between Big L and Big Pun. Because Big L came with fire. And then Big Pun was like, hold up, I got this. Boom. And hit him with the ether to everybody.
I heard a lot of...
And the thing about it was they was straight off the dome. It wasn't like, oh nah, let me look at my raps, let me look at my phone, let me recite something. You feel me? Is why, matter of fact, that right there and the creation of The Basement in 106 and BET. The Basement was for me the best thing that hip hop's ever seen. Because it's something that everybody used to come and just, you know, say what they say. Say what they had to say, straight off the mind, freestyle.
Who was that with, Tigger?
With Tigger.
Gotcha.
So I loved it. It was just something like that. And then I used to like also these block parties in New York, man, put me on to this, like the real world of hip hop is not even albums. It's the mixtapes and the DJs. And I understood that to the utmost, that if you don't have a mixtape like bumping in the streets, or you don't have a DJ bumping your music, I'm sorry, but you whack. So
yeah,
the harder you worked at your craft, the harder you was at your craft, the better your music was gonna be. That's just how I saw it. That's why I always give 50. I put 50 in the top 10. Yeah. Because the things that 50 was doing with mixtapes, no rapper ever did. He was selling out more mixtapes than any other albums was out.
And it was a little bit before my time. Because I was still a kid then. So
I was still a kid too.
With 50 putting out mixtapes?
Yeah, I was about 10, 11?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's 20 years ago.
Yeah, so I was like 5. So I was just learning my fucking ABCs and shit. But Joe Budden said that 50 Cent had one of the greatest, if not the greatest mixtape runs of all time.
That is a fact.
I got to look at his mixtape.
Him and Fabulous have had a lot. Well, Fabulous is still going with that mixtape too, apparently. But him and 50 had crazy.
I really love Fabulous Soul Tapes.
Those are all mixtapes.
Yeah, that's what put me on Fabulous.
Those are all mixtapes.
He need to put that shit on streaming.
Oh, bro.
He need to put it on Tidal.
I think they did put it and took it off.
Because I was playing it on like Audio Mac or Dat Piff. Oh, no, Spinderella. But then Spinderella went out.
You remember Dat Piff? Man, all these platforms. But yeah, man, listen. About making money, because it was all about making money and stuff like that with these mixtapes at the end of the day.
Definitely.
Going up and down the South, you had to make your money.
Definitely.
But now, on a little segue I'm going, man. What you think about these TikTokers and these NPCs, man, and making these $7,000 a day live shows for only 2 hours?
I feel like get your money. This is my thing. Would I do it? No. Am I about to come up here and
sell myself for $7,000 a day? You wouldn't do it. That's $7,000 in 2 hours of doing nothing.
Me? You know me.
Hello.
I have, really, to a small degree, I have ADHD. So I know I can't sit in front of a camera
for that long
and just do that shit for that long. I can't. But I'm not gonna hate them or talk shit about them for doing that. Hey, it ain't me.
It is what it is.
But to those people,
popping popcorn with a goddamn flat iron, get out of the
I seen that
shit, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the ice cream. Thank you for the ice cream.
Bro, I can't with people, bro.
Fire.
This guy.
Crazy shit. This is crazy shit, yo. Thank you for the ice cream.
But then again, they're capitalizing on it, especially that girl, man.
Get your money. Get your money.
If we do the calculations correctly, a day she's making like $15,000-$16,000 a day.
Get your money. But this is my thing. And a lot of people may agree with it or they may not. But I feel like if we don't say nothing to drug dealers, if we don't say nothing to scammers, if we be cool with that and we find that cool,
that's a valid point.
Then these people is doing something legal off their phone and ain't hurt nobody, ain't doing nothing, and we got so much shit to say. But you will go praise of somebody that just shot 2 people or killed a lot of people because selling, man, come on. So you black, do what you got to do to make it out here in this world, man. As long as you ain't hurting nobody. That's how I feel. Because I ain't gonna say illegal. Because a lot of shit can be illegal, but come on. Slavery was legal at one point in time. But that don't make it right.
That's true.
So as long as you ain't hurting nobody out here, man, get it how you get it.
It's true. I second that. What do you think with these social media fame people, if you want to call them famous? What do you think this is gonna lead to, man?
It's got to lead
for the
to
youth
something.
now. For the youth now,
It's got to have a. They got to have a plan. Cause
they don't have a plan because this is gonna get old quick. That's gonna get old quick.
To the youth, I would say have a plan. If you doing that shit on TikTok and you know acting crazy and whatever, if that can lead you into something else that's making more money, making bigger money, then do that.
Message.
Have a plan. Don't just be on TikTok doing this and
blowing your money on stupid.
You're not paying off your college loans, or you're not.
They don't got no college loans.
Paying up your bills, or you not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like have a plan
Invest
on.
it.
This is what I'm doing this for, and this is where this is going to lead me to.
Big facts. Big facts.
But besides that, I'm all for it.
Hey, if they make any money and they ain't hurt nobody, do what you got to do. You feel me?
Hey, what more can? Who am I to judge?
That's
Who am I to judge?
Who are you to judge?
You get what I'm saying? Because
I mean,
I just said at the beginning of the show. I just said I needed a sugar daddy. So clearly, my moral compass ain't.
You're a content. you're a content creator.
Come
so
on.
at this point, you can say whatever you say.
Come on.
But moving forward, man.
Let me ask you something. Getting out of here, and we're gonna wrap it up with this.
Yeah.
Have you been on the side of? First of all, have you heard about Spill? And we're gonna talk 2 seconds, and then I gotta hop out of here. Spill is a social media app created by Black people that was both of the founders, I believe, is ex-Twitter employees.
Yep.
And you can only get Spill if you get an invite or whatever. I got an invite, and I started creating an account, and it's nice. It's nice. Ain't that bad. I feel like more people get up there, and it keeps updating, keeps making it user friendly. It's something to do. Shout out to Spill.
Anything owned by Blacks, Hispanics,
Definitely.
Indians,
Definitely.
anything.
Well, for me, it's Blacks first, then everybody else. Because, no offense, but I hate when people, is anything Black, we always got to attach minorities to it.
They always do that.
It's always attached minorities
or Hispanics.
Or Hispanics.
Or any
Why
Latino.
can't something just be for us?
Be for us. That's what I always say.
That's why Black people that just want to open the gates for everybody.
My thing is, why label it like that? Just be like, oh.
Because if you don't label
support our business. Our business.
But if you don't label it, these people in government would be like, yeah, we're supporting minority businesses, but support 98% of Hispanic and Hispanic and Asian business, and the other 2% you supporting Black people. So that's why wording has to be exact.
That's a fact.
But before we get out of here.
Clarity for everybody.
Yes, clarity. Have you heard about Titty Tuesday on Twitter?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have heard.
Yeah, it's a content creators, not kind of unlike myself, just a different type of content that they're doing.
I think Twitter right now is a cesspool of porn, bro. For real.
You saying it's like it's a bad thing?
It is not a bad thing.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna send you a couple of them.
Oh,
I'm sending you a couple of them so you can start following them and get on the train.
Oh, whoa.
Bookmarks.
Whoa, the train.
Pause.
The train. This took a turn.
We get out of here, man. This guy's crazy.
On that one, okay.
On that one,
if you want to end it like that, perfect. You know.
On the pause.
Check on that one. You know. The way to end the show, 2023.
Hey, we gonna get out of here, man. This is the first episode at the new spot of many. Thank you guys for staying loyal, staying tuned. Shout out to Day. He's not here, but he's always a part of the team.
iDayBanks.
Hit him up at iDayBanks on Twitter, TikTok, IG at iDayBanks.
New music coming soon.
Definitely. Do your social media handles.
Well, you know where I'm at. Mickey the Barber. 22 on IG. Mickey_22 IG, Facebook. I'm Mickey.
Mickey_22.
There's only one of me in the world. There's only one of me, so you can't not miss my name. Simple as that. Also, shout out to my peoples. Shout out to the art studio in Portsmouth. They have an event coming up soon.
The Art House.
The Art House.
Yes. The Art House. Shout out to the Art House.
Oof. I gotta put you on. Shout out to Upper Echelon Barbershop. The barbershop where now I reside and cut hair now. Thank you for the family. Shout out to my peoples over there at Lowe's. Shout out to Taniqua. Shout out to Vance the God. God GVH.
And don't go up there acting crazy too. It's a crazy world we living in. Don't go up there acting crazy. Go up there for a clean, professional cut, a nice, friendly environment.
Facts.
But if you bring bullshit, we gonna have bullshit.
You feel me? On that note, you already know where we at. It's all love.
Gotcha. So, shout out to the show first. At the Ray Vaughan Show on IG and TikTok. At the Ray Vaughan Show. Go support that. Go subscribe. Go like. Go follow me. And my personal accounts is Ray Vaughan __ on Twitter, TikTok, IG. Facebook is Ray Vaughan, but it's Ray Vaughan. Ray Vaughan __ It's been one. We back again. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week. And let's bring the fire. And we out this bitch.
Yeah. not with the